Okay. Hey up, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Backstage in the back little area of the Castle in Manchester, down at After All Festival. And we've just come off stage with amazing Nick Shane that's just joined us all the way down from Scotland here to perform his first gig in Manchester. Hey up, pal, you alright?
I'm good, thank you. Good, thank you for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. Well, we're just having a nice little few pints, aren't we? And just getting into it all now, aren't we?
Yeah, we're into the swing of things now, I think.
Yeah, so you've come all the way from Scotland to come and join us today. What were the travel like?
I slept for the majority of it, but yeah, it was good. It was a nice little drive down North England. It was beautiful. I normally come down to London at night time, like through the night, so I don't normally get to see the beautiful architecture and whatnot that is in this pleasant little country. But it's been nice. Yeah.
Well, how did it go for you? How did you feel about it? What have you seen in Manchester that's appealing to you?
Well, I came straight from.
Be honest.
I came straight from the bus station to here, so I've not got to see Manchester in all its glory just yet. But
yeah,
I will.
Nice. Well, Manchester's very accommodating to artists like yourself, and I've just been so impressed by the songwriting skills. We've covered you loads of times on RGM, and we fucking love the music, man. And you look like you're grinding it, and you've been down in. I noticed that you're doing quite a lot of stuff down in London, down in Camden as well. So, just for people that aren't aware of you yet, and there is a former interview on the YouTube as well that you can catch up on the early days of Nick. But just talk us what you've been up to for the last year or so.
Well, I've put out an album called Feverland, which came out last Friday. That's an album from years ago that was kind of shelved. A band I was in called the NSA. We kind of shelved that, unfortunately, and we've just put that out again. So that's out, and then I've been doing sort of a covers album down in London, in Camden, in a studio called Rock and Roll Rescue next door to the Dublin Castle. So I've got a few covers coming out with a few artists. Jenny from the Bell Stars sings on a couple of songs. She was quite big in the 70s.
Nice.
Yeah, she sang on what a great songs. Bitterest Pill by the Jam. That's one of her big songs that she sang on. So she's now singing on my album, which is great. A guitarist called Alex Dengate from a band called Deft Left Hand, who's fantastic as well. And I'm just been getting to go down to London all the time and meet the producers all the time and meet the sort of clientele down there, see the sites and whatnot. And
we last time we had a chat on the podcast, and you can see it in the archives. You did find it really difficult in Dundee to get anywhere, and we had a good chat about that and the opportunities of being in Scotland and some areas in Scotland where it feels a lot more difficult than what it is down south.
Absolutely, Dundee in particular is. I think all of us have our own little problems with Dundee. I think the cliquiness, the lack of venues, the lack of real sort of interest for original music. Cover bands reign supreme in Dundee. It's a shame. Glasgow's better. Glasgow's better than Dundee. So that's what that sounds like. Okay, there's a storm coming. No, I mean, I don't mean it's better than Dundee. I mean, it's there's more opportunities to in Glasgow. There's more people. There's more buzz. There's more genres. There's more venues. There's more space.
It's okay to be honest about where you're from and understand. In certain pockets of the country, it's just not as easy as others. It's fine to say, I think.
Yeah. I believe there are areas in Scotland in particular that are very, very welcoming and wholesome. Areas in Fife, which are lovely. Big community kind of spirit through in Fife. Dundee's a bit different. It's changing now. The younger crowd, the sort of 18, 19-year-old bands that are coming in now, bands like Dopamine, for example, are coming in now and trying to change that. They're trying to they're obviously younger and whatnot, and they don't like the old mentality of Dundee. Years ago there was a Facebook group where it was something to do with Scotland. It wasn't Scotland is Alive with music. It was a different one. It was a sort of a Scottish music group, and then it just ended up being a big load of Dundonians just piling in and slagging off each other and just hating on each other. And it was it's nonsense.
Tough environment.
It's a tough environment, yeah. But that was then. Hannah Long, a big famous DJ from Dundee, just did a big big gig over there for DDE, Dundee Dance Event, and seemingly, I didn't see this myself, but seemingly there was a lot of hate on her posts about the choice of songs she was playing, or the beats or the rhythm. I don't know what dance music's about, but they weren't happy about something, and it just kind of showed that they're just kind of like dicking on each other and a little bit. Not all of them. Like I said.
How much do you really care about all those arseholes that are completely inappropriate? Really, just people sat on a keyboard just having opinions on something when it doesn't really matter. How do you really feel about all those, for want of a better phrase, twats?
Yeah, it's great to have an opinion. Like, opinions are like arseholes. We've all got them. But like, it's having your opinion to use it to just dick on people, which I don't like. Which happens a lot, without getting all political or whatnot. It happens a lot. There's been a lot of excuses to hate on certain communities in the country or the world over a decision that was made, through the courts and whatnot. It's gave a lot of people a perfect excuse to start bullying and harassing members of our community, members of our music community, and members of our social communities. And yeah, it's just people being dicks on Facebook, really.
Do you mean the recent announcement about what is a boy and what is a girl?
Yeah. Like the Wonder stupid little case, the Wonder little court case. Why use it to further bully and harass people who don't have anything to do with the cis community, let's say, the bullies or harassers, they don't, the lives that people lead, and not choose to lead, because it's not relatively a choice for these people. But why use that to just further harass and bully and make people feel unwelcome in the country and in the world?
Do you feel that like on a daily basis then? It feels like it's quite an emotional thing for you?
Every time I switch on my Facebook, I could probably get Facebook out now and be like, within 3 posts I could probably find you something transphobic, something horrible. I could easily find you. There's a bullying harassing post about an actress.
Is that the girl from Last of Us?
Yeah. And this isn't something I follow or like. This has been sent to me. This is offered me to join this group about something. So we'll scroll. We'll find something racist. We'll find something about stop the boats.
So where do you sit within that community then?
Fucking let people live and let live. Like these people are fleeing countries that we've bombed. Like it's like forget I'm in England. Usually I love to say this in Scotland and nobody says anything, but when you're in England, it can go either way. But
it's perfect. But it's a human reaction to how the world's going, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, like stopping boats and like all this thing. It's like, how do you know? Like, how do you know there's all these boats coming across and they're dropping all these people off? Like, are you standing watching this in Dover or coming from Cali or wherever it is? Like, it's the left-wing propaganda is just as harmful as the right-wing propaganda. Propaganda is harmful, whatever side of the fence you're on. But it's just going by stuff you've read on Facebook, and it's like what Kevin Bridges said. Like, the comedian Kevin Bridges. As soon as I joined Facebook,
love Kevin Bridges.
Yeah, as soon as I joined Facebook, I didn't realise how much I fucking hated some of my auntie's uncles. So that's what it's like. I've got people that I've known and loved my whole life. They're like, stop this imaginary boat. It's like, fucking just chill out. Like, just chill the fuck out. Smoke a joint, chill out, and just see people for who they are. Like, London's full of multicultural and all sorts of different backgrounds and different religions or races or genders or sexualities, and we'll all just sit and we'll all just get along. Like, the places that I drink anyway, like the Dublin Castle and these types of places, you do hear about the horribleness of it all, but I personally don't see a lot of proper disgusting horrible things, in the sense that, like, I don't see I know that mass stabbings might happen, just like mass shootings happen in America and whatnot, but it's not as often as you're probably led to believe. The right-wing propaganda is very, very harmful, just like left-wing propaganda is very, very harmful.
quite heavy stuff in it, you know, and you're not on your own. A lot of people are worried about this kind of stuff, particularly people that live on social media. And I personally think I've stopped watching news a long time ago. I just try and stay out of it because it's just for your own mental stability and mental awareness and whatever mental things you've got going on in everybody's life. You've just got to leave it out.
Just leave it out, mate. I know. Just go out and, like, I know it sounds like a cliche, but just go out and enjoy yourself and go and meet your friends and, like, meet your family and, like, go and do things. Just don't sit and doom scroll, you know, like, because Facebook in particular is built to make people elicit to get a reaction off them. They want people on their app, they want people to be engaging in their posts. So whether you like it or whether you like the post or not, they're going to show you it to get a reaction. And they've been caught out doing it. They're admitted to doing it.
I've just read a book with Sarah Wynne Williams, who used to work in Facebook. I've just finished a book, and I see all these bands that are all precious about leaving Twitter. But if you knew the real story about how much fucking Facebook has caused and the issues that Facebook has caused in the world, you'd have left them a long time ago. So all these people that have got precious about not liking Elon Musk and leaving Twitter, take a look at Facebook because you're still on it.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Like it's big businesses and big sort of corporations that are sort of funded by the media or vice versa. You know, that are allowed to produce this sort of harmful material, and it's harmful material. People are getting stabbed and killed and battered and stuff over stuff that somebody's read on Facebook, and it's harmful. I'd like to say that Instagram's better because it is better. I feel the stuff I see on Instagram is a lot healthier. It's more to do with music. It's more to do with foxes. It's more to do with sort of LGBT related materials that are positive as opposed to like nonsense, I suppose. But it is run by the same thing, Meta.
Yes.
So there will come a point where Instagram will probably turn as well. Twitter, I don't really engage in Twitter. I have Twitter. To be honest, I had Twitter because Robert Carlyle was on Twitter and he used to share people all the time. Yeah,
he's a massive music fan.
He loves it, yeah. So the only reason I had Twitter was that every Saturday, #SaturdayTunes would come out and I would hashtag his thing. And he shared me, I think 9 times or something, he shared me.
Wow.
It's gained me thousands and thousands of streams and thousands of new fans. And, you know, there's people, this was going back a couple of years, there's people I still speak to now that are connected through him. But he's actually, he doesn't really do the Twitter thing anymore. He's joined Instagram, so he's now gone over to Instagram now as well. So I don't know. I need to have these platforms because, you know, festivals like this one will ask, can we see your platforms? And usually Twitter, X or whatever it's called, is involved in these platforms. So I need to have it just to have it. But I switched off notifications for that shit years ago.
Well, that went deeper than what I thought. Anyway, so you're doing like. You're doing covers in London. Why covers?
Well, it's covers that I've enjoyed playing over the years that I've discovered and enjoyed. I played one today, Songs of Love by Divine Comedy, which came from a TV show I used to watch in the 90s. There's a few other ones, Pictures of Matchstick Men by Status Quo, 20 Flight Rock by Eddie Cochran, Hey Hey My My by Neil Young, Give Me Shelter by the Rolling Stones, which Jenny Bellstar sings on. She sings on a few of them actually. Just a whole bunch of songs that I've really enjoyed over the years that I picked up when I was younger.
So is this just like a project to do covers, or a plan to do covers permanently?
Oh no.
Yeah, just a project.
Oh God, no.
okay.
Cover bands reign supreme in Dundee. I'm not the last
right, fair enough. Alright, okay.
No.
So more Nick Shane stuff coming, NSO stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I've actually got an album that I've finished that's originals, a sort of more acoustic album that I've worked on in Perth.
Nice.
That'll be out after. I'm going to put out a few covers first before I put out the whole covers album, and then I'm going to put out the originals album. Then I've got another album after that I've finished that I need to put out, that I want to put out, and then another album after that I'm working on in Spain with Kyle Faulkner and the crew. So there's a lot to come out.
A lot coming on. So I've heard about it. I had a quick chat with Kyle Faulkner, and I actually watched him live in Macclesfield just this last weekend. Just watched him do a few View songs, and that amazing school that he's got going on in Spain. I think when I was speaking to him, it just had Jamie Webster and the Darkness and all that kind of stuff, like big massive people. Like how was that community for you? How did it work for you, that environment?
The community in Spain at the camp is fantastic. It's a wonderful community. You meet some really cool people there, as well as the artists that are running the camp. I've gained a lot of pals from there that I still speak to this day. Like it's good to I don't know what to say about that.
Just how did it work for you? How did it help you as an artist?
Yeah. Just trying to run up to it.
Like what was it like when you turn up and you like sit down and Kyle's there and the team's there, and you know how was it for you, like creatively?
Wonderful. Like Kyle, I've known, obviously Kyle's from Dundee as well. I've known Kyle for a number of years. We've been in the same circles for all these years. So it was good to see him and properly speak to him. I've not got to speak to him properly for obviously a while. Since the old days, as they say. So it's good to engage with him as an artist, as opposed to just a guy in the sort of venue or a guy in the bar that you meet in Dundee. The community itself's great. There's a lot of really hard-working producers there that are willing to put time in to make your songs sound great, and it's good to meet like-minded people as well. I think that being isolated, especially since lockdown, a lot of artists have felt the same sort of fatigue. The lockdown was different for everyone. I think for me it was, when it first came about, I was fucking delighted. I was like,
I found it all right.
Yeah. For the first maybe year was fine. By the second year, I was like, right, okay, this is getting a bit shit.
Bit of a big overreaction.
Well, yeah, grossly undermanaged. A grossly undermanaged pandemic. Yeah, like when New Zealand were out to music festivals and football games, we were queuing up to get into fucking Lidl's. It's like, it was, they fucked it and made an arse of it, and whatnot. Musically, it was when it first came about, I was quite happy because I was feeling a bit worn down with all the gigs and all the stress of doing the gigs and whatnot, with the 121s, and when lockdown hit, we obviously took a step back. We were working on an album at the time when it hit. The day that in March 2020 that was announced, I was actually in the studio, a studio that's built on top of Dundee train station, so therefore falls under Dundee train station's rules. So as soon as it was announced, he was like, right, we need to stop now, we need to go. So I was like, wow, it's actually happening. And then I was really happy because I was like, okay, I get to take these songs home and work on them more and take them forward. But by year 2 of lockdown, that was when it started to get a bit monotonous, and we started to see the failings of the government.
Well, lockdown with lockdown. Let's move forward. You've got all these projects happening. So like for the people that have been introduced to you today, and we're going to play a live song for you that I recorded earlier down in Manchester. What have you got coming up as an artist? And just being in the room, a lot of people loved you. And really appreciated your music down here in Manchester, and just like moving forward with everything. You've got a lot going on. It all sounds brilliant. What would you say to those people that have seen you tonight and they've not quite engaged with you yet, they've not pressed the follow button? What would you say to those people to get involved with Nick right now?
How dare you not press the follow button? I've had a few follows on my little.
There we go.
Little Isaac, who we spoke to earlier.
Yeah.
He was lovely. He's on the Shane train now. You know, it's just, it was great. It was great to see everybody and to meet new people, and a lot of T-shirts got punted, a lot of CDs got punted. Nice, engaging crowd. Very.
Just keep it up, eh?
Yeah, they like my silly jokes and they like my silly stories and whatnot. So that was fun. But yeah, next I've got a gig in Dunfermline
Nice.
on the 7th of June, a headline gig in Dunfermline with my pal Billy and a couple others. And then it's over to Spain. Well, I'm actually in London next week to finish off tracks on the cover album, and then I'm in Spain, and then I'm in Dunfermline. And after that, it's going to be Give Me Shelter is going to come out, which I haven't announced yet.
Right.
That's going to come out, and that's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to that. It sounds absolutely fantastic. A few more covers, and then a few more solo singles, I suppose.
Nick Shane, I'm fascinated by you as an artist, and you know we've covered quite a lot of stuff on RGM before, but just meeting you in person, I'm really intrigued to see what's coming next. And as a fan, mate, I wish you all the best, and thanks for joining us again for RGM, mate. Nice one.
No problem. It's lovely to meet you in person finally.
Cheers, pal.
Nice one. Take care.
I've got an album out just now called Fever One, and this is a song from Fever One. This is called Long Brown Hair. Everybody looking so proud now. Well, I can take it goes up, down, and never leave you so long. You're like a shot tree flying up the alleyway. Getting down and running, 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 daddy said. Say me, and I'm thinking about a good time. Starting me, I'm hoping you'll feel mine. I see you standing up above me. I'm standing in the shadow. The music plays slowly. Standing in the shadow. The night comes round, won't hit the ground. Tell you that you love me. Till that time, keep me in there. Standing in the shadow. Standing in the shadow. Standing in the shadow. So in the city, everybody looking so proud now. I can take your clothes up, down, and never leave you so long. You're like the shot you falling up the alleyway. Getting down and dirty, what mom and daddy said. She said to me, I'm thinking about the good times. Standing, I hope you feel mine. I see you standing there with my right hand. Standing in the shadow. The music plays sunny days. Standing in the shadow. The night comes round, hit the ground. Tell you that you love me. Till that time, keep me in mind. Standing in the shadow. Standing